Okay guys, today I'm going to be showing you some utilities for Blender. I named this add-on easy utilities and it will be available on my Patreon. What this basically does is add in some utilities that Blender doesn't have by default, but that saves you lots of time. Okay, for now I have just had 4 utilities that are really good, and I have other utilities to implement here. But for now, those are the 4 utilities. You can find this add-on on my Patreon. Go check it out on the link below. Okay, the first utility. So let's say I have a bunch of objects here with the same name, for example. I have a bunch of objects on my scene with human reference name. Okay, every time you have an object you're seeing, it's good to add a name to it, and then you copy, you duplicate, link it as an instance, whatever. But then let's say I want to access all of them. So by selecting here, Blender doesn't have these options. This option is added by the add-on. Okay, what this basically does is selecting by name. That's very logic, right? But Blender doesn't have that by default. But now, if you have this object, for example, and select by name, it smartly take the name of the object and select all of the objects except for the number. It smartly shorts the object with that same name. Okay, so then you select all of them. Okay, that's very handy. The closest you can get if you has an object linked is go here. By default, you have Blender select linked object and data. Okay, but or if the object has the same material, you can go here, link it by material. But in this case, this object doesn't have any material, or maybe they're the same object with the same names with different materials. So and that doesn't work. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is, for example, I have a scatter system here. It's my personal scatter system, right? And I have a collection and an object scatter. Okay, in scatter 1 I have this collection or this object, and in scatter 2 I have this collection. Okay, let's say I'm in the middle of my scene is very busy, and I want to select right away this object, right? Let's say I have things hidden, collections hidden, right? I don't have, sometimes I have the assets that is scattered on my scatter system, hidden in some collection, but I want to access them quickly. Instead of going here, look the name, and then go there, search for the name, and look for the object. No, I just go here, right mouse click button, and select object in the outliner. Okay, so this goes straight to my object, which is this guy here, and then I can edit it. Okay, and the same thing happened for the collection, right? In this case, in scatter 2, I have the collection which is human reference collection, which is hidden inside here. Okay, it's hidden here. Okay, if I go here and select collection in outliner, it will just select my collection right away, so I know which collection I have the object scatter. Okay, that's very handy because it saves you time to search here on the outliner, and then search Blender is not that great. For example, if you go to human reference, it gives you this, and then you click and nothing happens. It's not the best. So here it does what it should do. Okay, the other thing, in this case, I have this object. This object just have this green material, or maybe has no material at all. Okay, but the materials are assigned by the geometry nodes. You have the geometry nodes here, and you have glass, metal, whatever. Okay, so in this case, you want to edit the glass on this material, right? Let's say I want to add this glass, and I have to search for the material, or I have to go here, sign the material, blah, yada, yada. No, none of these. You just go here, right click, edit material. So you have your material here, or your glass, and then now you can edit as much as you can, okay? And it's gonna be just like just like this, right? You can edit and do whatever you want to do. Okay, the same for the metal, right? You can go here, right click, edit material, so it brings you straight to your metal material, right? And you can edit here and do anything. Okay, so Things that make your life easier, it's always welcome, and that's what this add-on will do with the easy utilities. Adding simple things that makes your experience in Blender more fluent. Okay, so go to my link below on my Patreon, check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, and take it easy.